Crazy on Ellen Way.
Wait for where the game is.
Right balls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could wait here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
So that noise was... I don't even remember what the fuck I was trying to say. But this is one of the first games I can think of that started doing this flashback thing like this. Or last time on, because this game's episodic but not really, so it's kind of cool. We got it all at once. Not like bullshit today.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
So there's a thermos in there with her. We're not gonna turn that on yet. We wanna get a good visual in the storm here. Won't let me go outside, but that's a pretty good storm. It's like the blizzard we had this year, or giant snowstorm, whatever the hell you want to call it. I do want to know how the wind is blowing two different ways. Like it's 100% wrapping around this building, on both sides of his house. That's a little odd to me. Can I run in the house? No, I cannot. This is a pretty cool artsy picture of, I'll assume New York, but I don't really know.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night.
Coffee!
These shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then.
I'll give you a great shot. Sorry. He looks like a tool. Let's get that cough. Let's go. We're getting there. Slow motion.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna...
Let's see if it actually brews. I don't remember if it does or not. Oh, I have to go back to her. That's bullshit. So I'm going to assume it doesn't actually brew then. It's a nice little apartment.
Oh, hey. I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
Why would you make me walk in here to make me
get
walk
them
back
done this
out
quickly.
here? Wait, unless my desk is in there. Where's she trying to tell me to go? Oh, okay, that's right. Oh, so one of my buddies checked it out for me and said that these QR codes go to the game's website. I think it was. It's in one of the comments in one of their videos. But he did the Lord's work for me.
These look
I have to
really
do that
good.
shit.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body.
Fucking
The last
Barry,
time
yo.
was the last time. Oh, and
Got the
speaking
guns.
of Barry, he called.
Spooky time. Alright, there's all those books,
Alex,
things I want.
please
Follow
check
Casey
the
out.
fuse box.
I'm right
Alright,
here.
calm down.
I'm on it, honey.
Please
Let's
hurry.
calm down. Where is...
It's
There we
true
go.
what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head.
Read the books.
My own private snuff movie, a memory of my corpse, alone at my own wake, thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
That shit's deep.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me.
I think this is an actual
It'd been a
book he
long
wrote, and not
time to bear
the way the
pain.
game isn't working.
My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome
A gruesome slushy.
dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming
I wonder if it really would dissolve the painkillers.
I can see them now.
I know, like,
Wife and my baby.
Advil
Honey, I'm home.
or ibuprofen has that weird, like, brown coating on it. I guess which hides whatever is actually in ibuprofen or Tylenol or Advil. But when that shit leaks, like, if you put it in your mouth and can't swallow pills and it
I'm
comes
right
back
here,
up or anything
baby.
weird like that,
I'm fine.
it
I'm
tastes
fine.
fucking
Just
bitter and
put the
disgusting.
lights back on.
And it happened to me the other day, for some reason I'm thinking of this.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Hi. Okay.
Right in your
You
face!
okay?
Boosh!
Sorry. It just really spooked me.
You're safe?
Don't worry.
You're
We'll
gonna
just break
die.
out the candles.
You're safe? You're gonna die.
I
You're
know
safe?
it's stupid, but it's just.
Oh
especially when
shit!
I'm not
Blur that!
prepared for
Blur
it,
that!
you know? It
Oh, I'm
gets
not
to
doing anything
me.
yet.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Oh, she can't even say she loves him back.
I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No.
That's a pretty badass light
Seriously.
switch. It's like old school.
I
Push the
love
button
you.
in, not an actual
Even if you are a liar.
switch.
Thanks for this.
But I guess if we call it the clicker, it does make more sense for the scoop of his story versus me being an asshole and think he meant an actual light switch. That'd be so badass to live on there. Up there, whatever you want to call it. Probably scare the shit out of me sitting on top of that, though.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea,
Also, Bright Falls,
disorientation, anything like
the opposite of that would
Mr.
probably be
Wake,
Night Springs, right?
how you
Like the
feeling?
TV show?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well.
I know what I
don't
think, Doctor.
you have a
I
concussion,
think,
but you've obviously
fishing
been through
jacket
quite
as
a
well.
shock.
Or
You should
fishing
take
coat,
easy
or
for a
whatever you
couple
call
of
it.
days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
I think they called the doctor in nicely for me. And he was probably out gallivanting around having a good old time, and now we got this shit. Please. He's a knack for winning contests. Well, these fucking people disappearing. I don't think we know any of those names yet. Sheriff Breaker.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's
Breaker
on the
Breaker
desk.
19.
The phone's dead.
You're
Let's
looking
charge
pretty
them.
fine, Sheriff. Look at that. Look at that fucking joke. Killing it.
Have you started looking
Damn.
for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
Yeah,
I'm not
monsters
sure.
came, I
I
fucking
can't
threw her in the
remember.
river, and here we
We
are.
were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to
Car
tell her
accident.
what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this.
Verizon! 4G LTE up here even in
Hello?
Bright Falls.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here.
It's a semen
After you
sample.
finish the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National
Mr.
Park.
Wake, can I
There's
help
a
you
spot
with
called
anything?
Lover's Peak.
Nope, I'm good to go.
Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Feel a sneeze
I
coming
need to
on.
get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Shadows in here.
Alright, so Stucky's missing.
Damn it! I don't want to be alone in here.
Where's the... Oh, it's in here, okay.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Hee 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 hee.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here!
He probably sees the monsters too. Is what they're alluding to. I mean, that's pretty obvious. I don't know if you need me feel condescending like that.
Hey,
What this means, everybody, is that he sees monsters in the dark, and he needs to have the bright lights on to wash away the evil.
Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Can you help me?
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the Sheriff's Department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on...
Shots fired.
Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Yeah, fucking kids. Trying to have a nice little family get-together, and idiots are shooting guns all over the place, and shining flashlights in people's eyes and blinding them and turning them to goddamn monsters. Why would they tell me to do this? I know where it is.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Oh, look at that fucking boot.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall and the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
The weird part of him narrating his own story and then reading the words like that too.
Had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
He should at least change the inflection of his voice while he's talking.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry,
of course he is.
Listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
I'll hide right here behind the trees until you get here.
The sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Shh, we're hiding. Shh. Oh, don't you feel like somebody's watching me? I wanna miss you. I want you to feel like somebody's watching me. Stupid little kid games. What are we doing here? Where'd my friend go?
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story.
Spookiness got him.
Shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have...
It seems surreal to like, if you were actually trapped in your own story like this. Just to know you're trying to write yourself out while you're living it and trying to write yourself out.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No.
Ooh, there it is.
Not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay
there
at
he is.
Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Smirk, smug son of a bitch.
My wife.
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her.
Don't put, if you're at the cop station, you don't put your fucking face.
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Now you're in trouble.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I
Barry's
see
the
my
man.
lawyers on your asses.
Little
No
obnoxious,
harm
but
done,
Barry's the man.
Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake?
No harm was done. He
my offer
punched
still
him like a
stands.
bitch.
Get me out of here.
If you're gonna punch somebody, you make it count. Don't give him a little love tap.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock
The funny
you up.
thing about his shirt is because they don't put buttons on the shirt and make that crease look right. Looks like he's just wearing a V-neck
I had to
T-shirt
talk to
that doesn't
someone.
have
I told Barry everything.
like buttons
He
in
thought I
it.
was
It's just all like
certifiable,
printed
but when
pattern.
he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story.
Money!
I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Barry looks like my Uncle Dennis.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go.
Look, oh shit, she has an iWatch!
Mr. Wake.
Or
Later.
Apple Watch. iPhone Watch, what the fuck are they called? iWatch?
Who's Max?
I don't know. I'm an Android kid. I have no fucking idea how technology works.
What an airhead.
But that's what it looked like, at least.
Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Yeah, Alan Wake's real cocked to everybody. Look at some of these goddamn doors.
She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
www.alanwake.tumblr.
I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself.
I know what I was saying.
What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been
Yes.
drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do
and
you
everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
We're already there. We are already here. I'll be polite and go out the door on the side here. This nice little area we have here. Little exotic cabin. Got some RVs camping out.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey,
Poppers!
You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk?
Pet the
It's just
puppy.
across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay,
Let me pet the puppies.
What
Want to pet the puppy.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
He's talking
Gotta
too much.
talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing.
I've had enough of this shit.
You hit your head.
I think this is the form you wanted.
I think the dog got stuck in a
And
bear
here are
trap.
the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
That's a
Thanks.
key.
Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Nice spot for me to meet my wife's kidnapper.
Trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out? It's working. Ha ha! Let's have a laugh on Barry.
He just keeps talking.
They're real funny.
Tired of shit.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry.
Look at that weak ass fucking lamp
I'm going
slap.
to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to
Look at
help.
that shirt.
and
Look
I'll
how
do it.
fucked up it looks
You
without the
stay
seam in
here,
there.
and if
The
I'm not
buttons.
back by morning, call the cavalry.
Achoo!